everyone, welcome to today's video. So as you can see, today is part 2 of my crystal collection. I'm filming it in the same day, or exactly literally like 30 seconds later I stopped the first video, so I'm still wearing the same clothes. If you haven't seen part 1, I'm gonna put it in the iCard and link it down below, so make sure you check that out as well. So in that video I'm showing you my bigger crystals, and today I'm going to show you my Tumble stones. So let's start with my rose quartz, raw rose quartz, tiny little one. Rose quartz is really good for self-love and any kind of love in your life. If you want to manifest love in your life, this is a really good stone to have around all the time. And yeah, I just love this one. This was actually a gift from someone I ordered from on the internet. I think it was Etsy. And I found it like just amazing that she put this into the box with it. Yeah, it's just a very beautiful crystal. My next one is going to be my palm stone Labradorite. This is the crystal I take with me on holidays. Labradorite is really good with change and protection and stuff, and it's just a really beautiful crystal. So you can take this with you on holidays, put it next to your bedside. You can do meditation with it. It's really good for intuition and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my Labradorite. Then my next crystal, it's gonna be my satin sphere, my selenite. I showed you the big ones in the other video. I have these smaller ones. You can use them for meditation. You can use them to charge other crystals. You don't need to charge and cleanse this crystal. Don't put this crystal in water because it's going to dissolve. But yeah, this is the perfect size for meditation to hold in your hand while you're meditating. I had a meditation with these before, and the energies I got from it was just so amazing. If you're not sure what feeling crystals can give you, everybody feels like a crystal energy different, I think. Some people don't even feel it, some people do. I normally feel warmth. So like if I hold onto a crystal, it starts being really hot. If you ever had crystals in your hands, they're super cold. Like they feel like they've been outside for on a winter or something. If you put it to your face, you can actually check if it's a real crystal, because if it's not cold, it's not a real crystal. So if I hold a crystal into my hands and I meditate with them like that, and they start turning really hot, and it's not just like they get in the warm for my hands or anything warm, it gets really hot, and I don't know, it's like such a nice feeling with it. Yeah, so this is what I'm normally meditating with as well. Okay, then my next one, this is one of the crystals. I have no idea what this is. What I can think is that it's probably a Jasper, but I don't know what it is. So if you know, please comment it down below for me, because I would think it's an ocean jasper, but I have no idea. I just picked it up because I really liked it. It looks like a little tiny, what's it called? A little tiny planet. I think it looks like Jupiter a little bit. Obviously not the shape of it because it's a bit dodgy, but yeah, I just find it really pretty. So I picked this up in a small crystal shop in Bristol. Then my second one, so I'm going to tell you all the 3. I have no idea what they are, so hopefully you can help me with. So this crystal is a green. I think what I was searching and potentially think it is a moss agate, but I'm not sure 100%. So if you know what it is as well, then make sure you comment it down below. Again, I picked it up and I felt like I need it in my life. And then a second one is, I think could be a moss agate too, but they look so different. Like if I hold it up next to each other, that one of them is like really green, the other one is a bit more brownish. I don't know if my camera focuses on it or not, but they're very different. But this second one has like actual moss in it, I think. And I remember when I found it in a crystal shop, and I just thought it's so amazing that you can actually see moss in it, which could be thousands, millions of years old, and it's just super beautiful. Yeah, it's just a weird one, but yeah, so I got these 2. I don't know what they are. Also now, because I clicked them together, the way you can tell if a crystal is real, if you hit them together, so if you do that, they have this like magnetic sound. So if you have two crystals you're not sure about, especially clear quartz, so if that's one of my clear quartz, and sometimes they fake clear quartz with just glass and I sell it to you as clear quartz, and it's just, yeah, it's just made up, probably polished glass. So if you want to check if it's real, if you do that and you can hear that magnetic sound, then you know it's real. So that's what it is. So now I showed you my clear quartz as well. I have some agate, banded agate. So I have, I think, 3 of these. 2 of them are here. So first one is always in my bathroom. So with these little ones, these like clear quartz and agate and some of the rose quartz were the first thing I was doing crystal baths with. But obviously now I have the big ones. So if you obviously haven't seen my first video there, I show you my bigger rose quartz and clear quartz I'm having baths with. So if, yeah, check that out if you want to see. And obviously these little one is just in my pot. I have like a crystal pot. I normally put all my tumbles in there. I just like really like the band in it. It just looks so pretty. And my next one again is a rose quartz. So I'm gonna put it here so you can see it better. This was again a present. I normally use it for meditating for my heart chakra, and also when my grandma was really ill I used to meditate with this crystal. So this is very close to my heart literally. So yeah, trying to send her some love with this crystal. So yeah, rose quartz is really good for love. That's the stone of universal love, that's what they say. I also have a smoky quartz. So this was the quartz. I'm not actually sure if it's real. It has the sound, but it looks a bit fake for me. I don't know if it's just because it's very it's not polished and very raw. It's very matte on the side, so that's why I thought that it could be a fake. But yeah, it sounds like it's real, but yeah, it's really good to get negativity out of you, or if you have anxiety, if you are around people who literally taking your energy, some like energy vampires. This is like smoky quartz, is a really good stone. Then I have my favorite crystal ever. So doesn't matter how many big crystals I bought before or after this crystal. This is a crystal where I actually picked up and I had probably the most like energy from, and that's best connection I think I ever like felt from a crystal. And it's tiny little one. So this is a red Jasper, and I don't know, just the shape of it and just the top, I don't know, the feeling of it, it's just amazing. And red Jasper is really good for energy, so it's for your root chakra. It's very good grounding stone. It's amazing for anxiety. A lot of times when I feel anxious, I'm holding into this crystal, and I do play with it, so just like turn it around between my fingers. It's probably just a shape, but yeah, I think it's just amazing. I love this crystal. Sometimes when I get really angry, I just go grab my crystal and I'm just like rubbing this little thing, calms me down really quickly. Yeah, so that's, I just love red Jasper. A lot of people don't really like it as much because, and I don't like red to be honest most of the time, but this is just something else. Okay, my next crystal is Tiger's Eye. So a lot of people love this crystal, I feel like. So this is for, it's really good for abundance as well. And they use it for your solar plexus chakra. Sometimes I do meditate with this as well. Yeah, I really like this one. And again, the shape is just, it looks kind of like a triangle. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, my next crystal is a turquoise. So turquoise is another crystal like people quite often fake. And I don't know if mine is real. They don't fake turquoise in a way of like they do with like clear quartz. So obviously clear quartz, they fake it with glass. With turquoise, they fake it with Opalite, which is this crystal. This is very rare and this isn't, So sometimes, because as you can see, like this one has the little line in it, and the turquoise have little lines in it. I don't know how much you can see of the... Yeah, so as you can see, it has this little inclusions, and then this has two. So sometimes they just dye the turquoise. Yeah, so sometimes they just dye the whole eye to be looking like a turquoise and then sell it as turquoise. I got this from a little shop in Bristol as well, which isn't even a crystal shop, but I just happened to find crystals in there. So yeah, I don't know, it was probably like £2, £3, so that's why I'm not sure if it's real, but it still has the properties of turquoise anyway. So my next crystal is very tiny, and it's probably the most expensive crystal I think I have. So this called Larimar, and this is just one of those crystals that just reminds you of holiday and sea and feeling good and all that things. So this crystal is only found in the Dominican Republic, and that's why it's so expensive, because that's the only place in the world where you can find it. So that little thing cost me £23. So buying like a big chunk of it. So if I want to buy a size of this or anything like that, that will cost me probably a lot of money. But yeah, it's very, very rare. And this one actually like surprised me when I got it, because it literally just made for jewellery, I think, to put inside like a pendant or something. But yeah, it's really cool. Like I meditated with it a couple of times, and again, it's just, yeah, it's very like Caribbean feels. But yeah, it's Larimar from the Dominican Republic. Okay, my next little thing is going to be my little pack I sleep with. So I have this little bag, and then I have like a couple of different stones in there. So I put this in my pillowcase and under my pillow. So the first one is Opalite. This is a man-made crystal, so they normally say this is the Moonstone and everything, but it's not. It's Opalite. It's a very feminine energy and stuff, and I just love that. And also have like a pendant I got before from my stepmom like years and years ago. So this is, it's meant to be for a necklace, and yeah, it's for protection as well. Like I keep it in my little bag. And I have a white quartz, which is amazing for like sleep, and if you have like insomnia and stuff like that, like white crystals are really good for that. And I also have a bunch of little, I don't know if you can see them, little tumbled amethyst in there. I don't know how can I show you, but they're like tiny little ones. I'm keeping them inside. So obviously amethyst is really good for sleeping again. So yeah, so that's my little bag. I'm keeping under my pillow all the time. And then my next one is a tiny geode. So this crystal is just like super crazy, I find, because if you look at the back side, it just looks like a rock. And then this was in like a pack of crystals as well. And then when you look at the inside, there's actually like a little geode, and you have the crystals in there. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but I just find it so amazing that if I walked on the street and I looked at this backside, I would probably think it's just a normal rock and I wouldn't even care. But then you can just see like the inside is just so pretty. Yeah, it's just, I don't even know what it is, crystal, clear quartz, whatever this is, agate maybe. Yeah, it's weird. I also have another bag which I take to work with me or anywhere I go, so it's always in my jacket pocket. So the first crystal in there is another agate, which is just so pretty. And also have this cracker quartz in a purple color full of rainbows. It's kind of like, I think has the same sort of properties as amethyst because of the same color. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I just thought like this purple color normally very good for intuitions and stuff like that. I also have a turquoise in there to help me with my speech. So obviously my job is working in a gym, so I have to talk to people and teach classes and stuff. So that's another one for my speech. And then I also have Smoky Quartz, which I love the shape of. and this is really good for people who are trying to take your energy, or like sometimes I feel very drained when I'm in the gym because working with people, I feel like people just taking, and then I get really tired. So this crystal is really good for protecting you from like people taking your energy and grounding you as well. I'm planning to actually put some carnelian into this little bag, and then carnelian makes you like feel more energized and the wanna do thing and motivated and stuff like that. So I'm gonna add the carnelian to this bag, and I keep this in my pocket. I also have a little jar full of tiny little tumbles, which I use for crystal grids. I currently have a crystal grid as well, which I've done for love, abundance, for money, motivation, and just like all of the harmony and stuff. So that is a lot of crystals of mine are in that grid, but I use this little one as well to make other grids. It's just such a cool thing to do, like crystal grids, I think. And then my last thing I'm going to show you of my tumbles is going to actually be my little flat stones I meditate with, which is a tower of flat little stones. So the first one, which is for my crown chakra, is my amethyst, and the second one is going to be sodalite for my third eye chakra. Then you got blue aventurine, which is for your throat chakra. Then you have green aventurine for your heart chakra. You got yellow jade for my solar plexus, and I have carnelian for my sacral chakra, and I have a red jasper for my root chakra. So sometimes I place these on myself. So if you lay down on the floor and then you put like the crystals in like certain, or like all the chakras and stuff, they're very like cool because they obviously resonate the color of your chakras and have your energy and things like that. So they're really cool. I find it really cool. I found this on Etsy in a set, and then you can put it on top of each other like a little stack of crystals. And also yeah, I don't know, if you put it on yourself, it's quite nice because they're all flat. And then the last things I'm going to show you is going to be my jewelry. So I have this little hand, which I thought it represents the sign for a hand signature for grounding and the root chakra. So the first thing is going to be my fluoride, rainbow fluoride pendant, which is absolutely beautiful. So with pendants, that you hold a pendant and then you can tell the answers for things. Then I have a clear quartz pendant necklace, which I have for many years. I got it from my stepmom, and also have an amethyst pendant as well. This is something I'm selling on my Etsy shop, so if you want these, or I do sell rose quartz as well over there, you can check it out on my Etsy. And I also have a moonstone little pendant I got for my dad, and moonstone is really good for females when you have your period. I have a bracelet as well. I normally wear it around the time I have my period, and it helps you with cramps and things like that. It's just really amazing. I also have an amethyst bracelet, really good for sleeping. You can just put the bracelet on you when you sleep. The next one is a mixture of different crystals. It's like clear quartz, obsidian, amethyst, blue something. I don't remember exactly what they are, but they are actually for protecting yourself from energy vampires. So that's another thing I can wear for work, or just be around people, or you know, when like people draining your energy as well, that's a really good stone for. Then I have the next one, which I don't think is real crystals, but I got this for my sister. It's supposed to be a chakra balancing bracelet. And the last one is a carnelian, which is giving me a lot of energy during the day. So I could wear that for work as well, or when you feel like you need a lot of energy. And that is all my jewelry at the moment. And I think that is it pretty much. No, actually, hang on. I have a mala beads thing as well in this little thing. Mala beads are really good for meditation as well. So if you like to do mantras and all these little things, then I think mother beads are just really, really good. I do that sometimes. And then the last little thing, I have this little statue. It's like a meditating lady, and I do keep a rose quartz in her lap, and I kind of think is representing me and my self-love sort of little thing I always have on my shelf. So that's the last thing I would probably include in this video. I hope I showed you everything. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do more crystal collection videos in the future, as I'm planning to buy more. And if you like these videos and you want me to do more videos of crystals or crystal properties, what they do for you, why are they beneficial, how to cleanse them, how to charge them, or anything to do with crystals, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, please make sure you give it a like, subscribe down below if you haven't done it yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!